My name is Bernard Pierce, running back, Baltimore Ravens, and I'm representing Baltimore Beatdown.
Welcome back to SB Nation. I'm here with new Ravens running back, Bernard Pierce, whose facial hair game is so next level it hurts. It's really nice. I like that. When you hear new Baltimore Ravens running back Bernard Pierce, what's your initial reaction?
Well, it's still a new change for me because I used to be a Temple Owl, and now it's Baltimore this, Baltimore that. So, I'm still actually taking it all in. I don't really think it actually hit me yet that, I'm a Baltimore Raven, but it's a good feeling. It's nice to know that I'm a part of a good organization, a good staff, and definitely good players on the team. When you found out, and this is just from a life perspective, that you're moving from Baltimore, from, of course, Philadelphia, what do you know about Baltimore? What were your thoughts? I actually played with a couple people that were from Baltimore that are actually on the team. So, Baltimore is kind of like Philly, actually. It has some good parts and it has some bad parts. So it's really not that much of an adjustment change that I need to do to get used to the culture down there. When you found out that you were a Raven, you're going to be joining that organization, what were your reactions? Just like, okay, this is my team. Honestly, I actually paid attention to the Ravens. I always follow the Ravens. Ravens defense was a defense that I actually was, if I do make it to the NFL, that's going to be a defense I don't want to play against. A very good thing. And so now I'm a part of that organization, so that's a good thing right there. And as soon as I found out I was a Raven, it was, they just told me the next day, all right, drive down, we want to see you down here tomorrow. So right. As soon as I got the call, the next day I was just scrambling to get down there. So what is your relationship like with the coaches? All the coaches are good. The running back coach, my coach, he's a great coach. He had a lot of Pro Bowl running backs, and hopefully I can be able to get to that status soon. Coach Harbaugh is an amazing coach. Offense, defensive coaches, they're all nice people. They all coach their players to the best of their ability, and they push their players, to reach their maximum potential. And I actually like getting coached like that. Have you sort of spoken to the coaches about your role and how you're going to be used? Obviously, Ray Rice is the incumbent there, but Ricky Williams retires. So do you know how you'll be used? They talked to me a little about where, what is my role right now. But, it's still early. It's mini camps just ended. OTs are about to start. So a role could change from now until July, anytime. And when you look forward to training camp, are there certain things that you're more focused about, whether it's the speed of the game, whether it's the playbook, looking ahead to a longer, sort of more grueling schedule, especially in your division? Is there something that sort of maintains and holds your focus more than anything else? Football is physical. Players are going to be fast. It's just like college. I think the pace of the game is going to be faster, but the one thing that I'm really focused on is just learning the playbook, getting the plays down, because if you know what you're doing, if you know what you're supposed to read, if you know how to go about things, then it makes the game speed seem slower. Once you start understanding, everything slows down for you a little bit. Have you met your line yet? Have you met Ray Rice yet? Has there been any advice, and is there camaraderie yet? Not yet. There was only we only practiced with the vets one time, and so I've been with rookies the majority of the time there, practicing and lifting. But OTAs do start soon, and when OTAs start, most likely I'll meet everybody on the team. Have you looked at film yet of the teams in your division? Obviously a very physical division. It's the NFL. You've got the Steelers twice. Mm-hmm. Are there players you're looking forward to playing against and staring down and opposing front sevens? How prepared are you so far for future opponents? We've been doing film study a little bit, but the majority of the time that we spend, in the classrooms and with the coaches, we're going over our plays, because we still have to, build our foundation for the running backs, where is that we can look at a play and hear a play and go on the field and execute that play. Is there a chip on your shoulder at all coming from, and Temple's not obviously a small school, but you play smaller opponents, and it's not as national a program as some of the other draft picks. Is there a chip on your shoulder to sort of show Temple players or anything like that? I wouldn't say there's a chip on my shoulder, but I will tell you that no matter what conference I came from or what conference I could have been in, I'm not scared to play with anybody. Perfect. His name is Bernard Pierce, new Baltimore Raven. He's probably going to be running over somebody shortly. Thank you very much for your time. No problem.